Hi YouTube, Tim Unkert here. In this video, I want to talk about the Eglot package for Emacs. So Eglot is a language server protocol type package, and it can be easily installed. So I'm going to do Alt-X. I'm going to refresh my packages with package list packages. Once my package refresh is done, I'm going to do Alt-X, package install, and then I'm going to install Eglot. Okay, and it's going to go out and reach out to Elpa and install Eglot. And this installs from Elpa, not Melpa. So yeah, you don't even need to set up Melpa. The other thing is if you're using Emacs 29, it's going to come automatically installed. But anything before Emacs 29, you'd have to install it this way. So I'm going to go back to this file that I was on. It was a test.dart file. And you'll see here that I don't have any language server protocol. That's very easy to change. So I'm going to do Meta X or Alt X, type in Eglot, and hit enter. And it's going to go out and search for a server, and it found it just that quick. Okay, so and it's telling me that I have one kind of warning here. You'll see FlyMake down at the bottom. There's warnings, and I believe these are errors. I just started using this, so I want to share this with you. It's really pretty nice. And so basically the warning it's going to give me is that if you see if I'm hovering over it, it says the value of the local variable my names isn't used. I created this list just to show you something in a moment. But there's a lot of cool things we can do with this. So if I want to put my cursor over square, what I can do is I can find the definition with meta period or alt period. Okay, so I jumped to definition right there. That was meta period or alt period. I have a blog post on this. I'll link this in the description. And then if I want to find all the references of it, I can do meta and the question mark. And you'll see this separate little buffer comes up with the references to it. So you'll see that I have print square here, and then also print square here. So I have relative line numbers here. So actually on line 3, I have reference to the square function, and then it's defined on line 7. Okay, and I can do the same thing. I can do the alt and question mark for the cube, and then I see that I have a reference to it at line 4, and then it's defined on line 11. So that tells me everywhere where the function is. Okay, so let me just do one screen here. And let's say I wanted to rename this. Okay, well, what I can do is I can do Alt-X and do Eglot rename, hit enter, and I spelled it wrong, not Elgot, Eglot rename, and I'm going to rename square to Squarey McSquarerson. Okay, and it names the function definition and all the references to that. And maybe I want to name this one. I want to do Alt-X and Eglot rename cube to, let's do it, QB McCuberson. Okay, and then it changes it to QB McCuberson all throughout the document. It's kind of cool. All right, so you can rename variables and function names really nice with this. Now let's take care of this error and actually use my name. So what I'm going to do is go Control E here, and then let's print my names, and I'm going to do a dot, and then Control Alt or Control Meta I. Okay, and that's going to give me all the possible completions that I can use for this type of objects for the list. Okay, so I have all these completions here. And if I do Control Alt I again, it cycles through the bottom completions here. But I saw length, so I'll start to type length, and I'll do Alt and a slash to complete, and I can print out the length. Okay, I could also do my names dot Control Alt I, come up with the completions, Control Alt I to cycle through them, and I got to do my names, Control Alt I. Okay, there we go. And let's do what should we do? Let's do add all. So let's add. We'll do add all and complete that, and we can add another iterable to this. So I could add Joe, Mark, Sarah, John, etc. And showing me, hey, I got a little red squiggly here. I've got to put a semicolon on the end there. Okay, and then I look 0 errors, 0 warnings. Pretty sweet. So my document is good to go. Yeah, I really like this package. I've just started using it, so I may make a follow-up video to this, but check out Eglot if you haven't done so already. I hope you like this video. If you do, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching.